right, it's time for our Thursday class. If you've checked out the description, you can see that we're going to be working on elbow strikes and knee strikes tonight. So the Korean is Palkuk Kwongkyuk and Muro Chaki. So first we're going to get to our warm-up. We're going to loosen up a little bit, and then we're going to do some conditioning exercises, and then we'll get to our combinations. So let's roll those shoulders forward. Get them nice and loosened up, and then roll them back. Getting your arms full forward, and then back, and then one forward, one back. Changing sides, or changing directions rather. Bring them in and out. Add a twist and reach. Face back forward, knuckles on the waist, big hip circles. Try to move your hips around your legs, other direction. Excellent. All right, we'll do 10 windmills. So arms straight out and counting off 10 windmills. Hana, do. Set, net, 다섯, 여섯, 끝, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Okay, so we should a little bit loosened up now. We're going to move to the conditioning portion. The number for tonight is 20, so if I forget to mention how many we're doing, it's going to be 20. So that's our magic number again. The first exercise we're going to do is a lunge step up. So the way that works is I'm going to step back into the lunge position, and then that foot that's back is going to come up into a chamber. All right, and then we'll reset. We won't go too crazy. I can make this really crazy and make you go all the way back. If you want to challenge yourself with that version at home, go for it. I'd love for you to do the challenge. But standard version, we're going to step back, nice lunge, bring the knee up and down, and that'll be one. And then we're going to alternate legs each time. So then the next time we'll go down with the other leg, come up, and that'll be 2. So we do a total of 20 of those. Watch your balance. Make sure you don't go, you should have a good footing each time so we don't twist our knees or anything like that. So here we go. Hana, 둘, set, net, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. All right, shake that off. Next exercise we're going to do is shoulder taps. Nice and easy version, shoulder taps. So from here, we get in a push-up position, and you're just going to tap back and forth. Now, for this to be best, you want to keep your core nice and tight, keep your back nice and straight, just as if we were going to do a push-up. So 20 shoulder taps. We're in position. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Next one we're going to do is a plank. So 20 count plank. We're going to do a nice slow count of 20. Again, we're focusing on our core. We want to keep it nice and tight so we have a strong core. So we get in our plank position. Back nice and straight. We're going to count it off. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, net, hasa, yasa, go, yero, aho, yo. Relax. Moving to push-ups now. Standard push-ups, nothing fancy. Making sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, back's nice and straight. Again, you need to modify at home. You're on your knees forward, but still the weight is in your arms. So that's a modification. Here's your standard push-up. 20 of those. From here. Hana, do, set, net, hasa, yasa, up, yo, ho, yo, hana, do, set, net, hasa, yasa, yo, ho, yo. And relax from here. We're gonna flip over, and it's time for some leg lifts. So working the lower abs now. In our back position. If you need some extra back support, you put your hands underneath your lower back here, but you want to pull tight your abs. Think about pulling your belly button to the floor. And we're going to lift your legs 6 inches off the floor, lift up 20 times without letting them hit the floor. So they're 6 inches up and back down 20 times. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, yoga, yoro, aho, yo. More. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, go, yoro, aho, yo. And then gently let them hit the floor. Coming back up, standing up. Final exercise we're going to do is Paul Put Key punching exercise. So we're going to get a nice deep horse stance. We're going to do 20 good punches. So get in your nice deep horse stance, your deepest horse stance possible. Hold that. One punch out. Make sure you have a nice tight chamber and 20 strong punches. We're not going to rip through these really fast. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, go, yero, aho, yo. Hana, do, set, net, hasa, yasa, go, yero, aho, yo. Back to your chumbi stance. Okay, so you do some limber up kicks. The one count is going to be all of these stretches. We're only doing 5 a side. So with one count, we're going to go same side, opposite side, into out, out to in. So that'll be 1. And we'll do that 5 times on each side. So here we go. Hana. Same, opposite, in, out, in. Do. Same, opposite, in, out, in. Set. Same, opposite, into out, in. Net. Same, opposite, into out, in. Tasa, same, opposite, into out, in. Switch. Here we go. Hana. Same, opposite, out, in. Dual. Same, opposite, into out, in. Set. Same, opposite, into out, in. Net. Same, opposite, into out, in. Last one, tasa. Same, opposite, into out to in. Shake that off, adjust as necessary. All right, so hand techniques tonight. Past 2 nights, we've been doing forward and retreating. Tonight, we're going to go forward, shuffle back, and then start with the other side. So for instance, if at home you start with your left side for the first set of 3, when we shuffle back, then start with your right side, and that should even out. So, also, as I mentioned, we're doing elbow strikes and knee strikes. So our hand techniques will have an elbow strike somewhere in the combination, And then our kick techniques will have a knee strike somewhere in the combination. Some notes before I even start them. When we do our forms and we have elbow strikes, especially in our front stance, there should be a nice straight line across your body. I don't want to torque this way. So when I do my elbow strikes, you can see straight ahead, there's a nice straight line that lines up with my shoulders. If I go this way, when I do my strike, I'm this way. I'm not turning my hip too much. So as you do your elbow strikes tonight, in front especially, and even in fighter, you don't want to change your stance from fighter to anything that isn't fighter when we do it in fighter. Concentrate on that. Concentrate on your posture for your elbow strikes tonight. So think about your lines of your body. Think about how your front stance should feel. If it doesn't feel like your front stance or your fighter or your horse stance, back off with the torque on your elbow strike or reaching across your body, and make sure you adjust and stop and fix your lines. All right, so concentrate on some lines tonight. So the first technique, our first combination we're going to do is a pseudo maki, which is a knife block. We do our elbow strike and then a cap kwan, back fist, cap kwan kong kyak. So we have our pseudo kong kyak, our paw coup kong kyak, and our cap kwan. Sorry, our pseudo maki is our block. So block, strike, back fist. As I said, we're going to do 3 forward, shuffle back, do 3 back. So taking our chumbi position. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Shuffling back. Other side starts this time. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. And then shuffling back. So our next one is in front stance again. This time we're going to do an outside inside strike. So this time I'm not going to elbow into my hand. I'm going to bring it and push this way. And then I'm going to palm strike. So this is has a flow to it. So I'm going to block, elbow, palm. 1, 2, 3. So think of that rhythm. Gets me back into my front stance as I do the palm strike. Boom, boom, boom. And then when I finish, I should have my good front stance posture. So Pakiso Honoro Maki, Palku Konkyak with the same hand, and then Jang Kwan Konkyak, palm strike. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back. Other side. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Shuffling back. Now techniques in fighter stance. Huko jase. You know haran, sudo. A chunglan, sudo. That lead hand comes in, and I elbow strike with the backhand, palku konkyak. So haran, chungdan, palku. From chunbi, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back. Start with the other side. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back. All right, this time we're going to do a pseudo konkyak with the single hand. Knife block, elbow strike, chop. Pseudo maki, palku konkyak, pseudo konkyak. From our chumbi position. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back. Other side. Chumbi. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. And then shuffle back. In horse stance now, kima jase. Technique similar to one-step hand technique number 2. So I'm going to do Pakeso Honoro, Maki, Palku Konkyak, spinning, Palku Konkyak. So the next time, same thing. 1, 2, spin, 3. Pay close attention to putting yourself back into your horse stance as you do your spin. It's really easy to not be in a horse stance the way you should be if you lose focus of your footwork. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. One more. Up! 1, 2. Hop. I'm going to shuffle. So I have more room this time. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. And then shuffle back. All right, one last one in horse rider stance. Check to make sure I remember what it is. All right. Fun one. Okay, last one's a fun one. So we're going to go Haramaki and then Pseudo Konkyak with the same hand. So low block, knife strike. Palku, Yapmaki. So Haramaki, Pseudo Konkyak, Palku, and then our Yapmaki side block. So everything's in horse stance. 2 techniques with the front hand, backhand elbow, and then back to the front hand. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll shuffle back. Other side. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4. Up! 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Hop! 1, 2, 3, 4. And then shuffle back. All right. Check that off. You had a horse stance. You should be feeling that. Next one, we're going to move to kicks now. Remember, knee strikes for kicks. There are 2 types of knee strikes we're going to do. I'm going to call one a front knee strike, so it chambers up like a front kick. And the other one I'll call a round knee strike. So I'm coming around with my knee strike. So much like I was doing a round kick. Knee strikes are nothing but chambers. So if you're practicing your kicks properly, you should be doing knee strikes all the time. A nice high knee strike or chamber and follow through, and we add the extension of the leg, then it becomes a kick. So knee strikes are a big part of your kicks. So we're going to single them out tonight to make them even stronger now. So the first one, you're going to take your fighter stance, we're going to do a knee strike right off the bat, bring it back, and then step through with a front kick. So the same leg does 2 things. Knee strike, bring it back, front kick. All right, one more final note on knee strikes. This is the only time I will tell you to point your toes in class for kicks, is when we're doing knee strikes. And the reason being is it pulls everything down, locks that knee into position. Any other time, we should be pulling the toes back for our kicks, fronts, rounds, sides, and all that. You should be exposing the heel and the ball of the foot. So that's toes back. Only time I will tell you to point your toes is for your knee strikes. So that's what, when you do your knee strikes tonight, make sure those toes are down. When you do your front kick, pull them back for striking, get the proper striking surface. All right, so here we go. Take your fighter stance. Hands are up, and if you want to add the effect of the smashing through with your hands, that's fun too. You'll see me doing that throughout these combinations. All right, so knee strike, bring it back, front kick. Hop! 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 And then shuffle back. We'll start with the other side now. Hop! And then shuffle back. All right, next one we have is inside outside. Inside outside strike, or kick. Anaso Pakaro Chaki. We're going to do a front knee strike again. So Muro Chaki. and then a Duidolio Chalky. So into out, kick, knee strike, stepping through with the knee strike, turning with our back kick. So take our fighter stance, get our hands up. 1, 2, 3. Ha! 1, 2, 3. Ha! 1, 2, 3. And then we'll shuffle back. Other side starts now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1. Ooh, sorry, knee strike. 2, 3. I got too excited. Hop. 1, 2. Ayah! And we'll shuffle back for the next one. All right, starting out with a lead leg round kick and then a rear leg round knee strike. So what that should look like is you're just going to bring that front leg up, boom, round kick, and then imagine you're grabbing somebody from the side and do a side round knee strike. So hitting him, think about like the lower underneath the arm. So one more time, it looks like this, boom, and then follow through with the knee strike. Hop! 1, 2. Hop! 2. Hop! And shuffle back, starting with the other side. Hop! 2. Hop! 2. Hop! And then shuffle back. All right, next one is going to be a lead leg side kick, a knee strike, and then an axe kick. So lead side, we're that round knee strike, and then follow through with a chigi. So lead leg up chagi, move rope chagi, chigi. One more time, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Make sure we have enough space for these. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Shuffling back. Starting with the other side forward. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Hop! 1, 2, 3. And shuffle back. Next one. Outside, inside kick. So pakeso, onoro, chaki. Bit chaki. And we go forward front kick, murope chaki. So one more time, better demonstration. Outside kick, diagonal kick, straight in, front knee strike. Hands up, we're ready to go. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back. Start with the other side. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. Last one on this side. Up! 1, 2, 3. And shuffle back. All right. This will be the last one. It's going to be a lead leg, hook kick, side kick. Oreo chaki, yup chaki. We're going to stick with that front knee strike. So muro chaki. One more time. Lead leg, hook, side. Back leg, round, or back leg, knee strike, and that'll set us up for the next one. So hands are up. First one. Up! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. I did that opposite. It was hook side. I apologize. Up! 1, 2, 3. Shuffle back, we'll do the other side. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Hop! 1, 2, 3. Last one. Hop! 1, 2, 3. And then shuffle back. All right, so we worked on Polku, Muro, Polku, Konkyaku, or elbow attack, Muro, Chagi for a knee strike. Let's take a nice long front stretch. Stretch those legs out. A little bit of homework tonight for your knees and elbows. Easy version is go through your 1 steps and list which ones, 1 step hands and 1 step feet, switch sides, are using knees and elbows. And what kind of knee strike? A little bit more challenging. Go through your forms and find your knee strikes and elbow strikes. Switch sides, down, they're in there. And the final part of your homework, why would I use my knees and elbows over the other tons of strikes and kicks that I know? Switch sides. Bring to the center. Cross your arms and hang down. Hands down, and somebody's grabbing you by your belt and pulling up. And we'll reach behind. Roll over to one side. Roll over to the other side. Back to center. It's a nice warm evening, so on your own, take a couple seconds to wiggle yourself out to your best straddle. You're gonna hold it there for about a 10 count. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, gasa, go, yiro, ahop, yo. Down. Best you can, roll back on your heels and seated. Very good. And however you need to do to get that, admittedly, I do make that look very easy. It is not. It did take me a long time to stretch. It just takes some work and determination, and it does take, it worked like anything else in here to get a good stretch. I am not flexible. It looks like it, but honestly, I'm not flexible. I have to work in my stretch. So anything with that aside, we have to shove our legs straight up. Point, or pulling those toes back and reach the center. Now the other side. True story of me getting to the point where I could do splits. I was at about brown belt level, and I was seeing some other classmates. They were working real hard, and they were doing some awesome splits, and they're flexible. But the one kid, he was basically a Gumby, and there's some of you out there that are Gumbies, other side, but I'm not a Gumby. So I just got it in my head that I was going to get that stretch down and be able to touch a good hamstring stretch and the hands flat on the floor, get to the split eventually, and just day by day worked at it. And when you're doing stretches like this, though, like we are now, make sure you're warm so you can get a better stretch. You don't want to do this cold. Side, down. There's a master, Dennis DeMarco. He's awesome with the stretching. He's done some really fantastic demonstrations of his flexibility. One that sticks out in my mind in particular is he does a full split, full straddle, and has somebody stand on his back as he lays his body flat on the floor. And before you say, oh, well, he's been doing that for years, yes, he has, but he also has 2 brand new hips. So he came back from hip surgeries to be able to do that stretch. Bring those legs in. Nice butterfly stretch. down. Good. Roll up in the balls of the feet. Plant those hands down. Remember, the goal is to try to straighten your legs out, but don't let your hands off the floor. Taking your hands off the floor actually takes away from the stretch. If you can't straighten your knees, that's fine. You'll still feel a stretch as long as your hands are planted. So slowly go up. Stretch out those hamstrings. There's those of you out there, this is too easy. You can always put your hands back here, behind your heels. All you can do is on the back of your hand, fold in. Depends on how flexible you are. Release the stretch, press up on the knees, and shake that off. All right, I mentioned Master DeMarco, and I posted today the link for the Meet the Masters group. I should have done that much earlier. I do apologize. They've been doing it. There's a few interviews that they already had on there. They've been going for a couple weeks now, but you can definitely catch up. Take some time and watch some of those. There's some awesome stories about how they used to train back in the quote-unquote old days. Some great stories of Grandmaster Shin, and some of you have never met Grandmaster Shin or have had the opportunity to meet with him. He lives on in those stories, so definitely take the time to join that group. Check out some of those interviews. Master Vaughn sticks out in my mind. He was a great interview. I watched Master Robinson's today. And of course, we have Master Molinaro here. He's on there as well. Plus, there's other great masters in there throughout the world. There's one of the masters from Alaska was on today, Master Utek. So definitely take the time to watch some of those. Listen to some of the stories they have. Listen to the advice and wisdom that they have to share with us. It's a great thing that's come out of all this, that we've had this opportunity now to listen to some of the founding masters and some of the senior masters talk about their experiences. So definitely take the time to do that. If you can't find the link for that, message me. I'll send you the link for that. Don't forget about your homework. Tell me what one steps, hands and kicks have knees and elbows in them, forms, and then tell me why would we do a knee and elbow versus any other strike. Make sure you're checking in so that I can mark you as attended. And final homework, have a great weekend, everybody. Make sure you're doing your training. Send me some videos, but make sure you have a great weekend. Face me, Chodiet, Kunyet, right hand up, 1, 2, 3, Tung Su.